Alright, so I'm making this video for a friend of mine that asked that I help him out in setting up his Snapchat account. So it's going to be a quick little crash course in how to set it up. When I first started messing around with Snapchat, everybody told me, dude, it's so great. It has a bunch of filters. You're going to love it. If you're a chick, you don't have to worry about having on makeup all the time if you're not at your best. It's a real, I guess a lifesaver for real life, reality check. Anyway, but so I looked into it, and everyone told me, nah, it's very self-explanatory, easy to use. Just check out YouTube videos. I don't know if it's just me or what the case may be. I'm a pretty smart cookie. I was a criminal defense paralegal all my life, but I didn't think it was very user friendly. I didn't think that videos really explained it very well. But nevertheless, I'm a perfectionist. I cannot stand to feel like I'm out of the loop or don't know what's going on. So, of course, I went ahead and I figured it out for myself. And I'm just going to do this quick little tutorial just to help you guys out and show you how I found it to be pretty easy. But anyway, so let me flip the script right here. Of course, when you set up the account, it's going to ask you for your name. It's when on that first initial setup screen, sign up. You give them your name, you give them your birth date. It's gonna ask you for let me see what else. I mean, for a password, and your password can't be something like super redundant, like 1234 or 1234. It has to be 8 symbols, letters, numbers. Well, once you get past all that jazz, you're set up, right? And if the screen name that you chose isn't good for you or it's not available, it's gonna let you know. It's gonna give you options like it does in any other social media. Okay, now back to the real deal, Holyfield. Here we go. So this is how it is. The screen looks like this when you first get on it, okay? And bear in mind that my account has been up for some time, so I have things already posted and whatever. It's not going to look exactly identical to this, but nevertheless, this is your home screen when you first start. This circle up here, this is where you can access your kind of like your settings on any other account. So let's just go ahead and click to that, okay, just so you see that. The settings will then throw you out to this screen. That little bubble or whatnot. The right here on top is your snap code. That's what people are going to ask you for. They may ask you for, or they're going to ask you for your screen name, your actual username. In which case, if you want to give them your snap code, you can just go to your snap code. Mine is set up with my Bitmoji, and I can do a separate video helping to set that up, but just let me know if you need that, anybody, and I'll do that. But this is your snap code, like I said. So if you want to give it to somebody, you just click on it, and it's going to take you to edit Bitmoji if you've got that set up, share snap code, or save snap code to camera roll. I just think it's easier, honestly. Just save it to your camera roll. Save that shit to your camera roll, and that way you can, damn it, come on, work with me. That way you can send your snap code to anybody on any social media, whether it's on Messenger, Instagram, whatever, or you can just post it on your social media. I just feel like that's easier, as opposed to just going through share and sharing one at a time. That just, it seems like a waste of time for me. But anyway, so then get out of there. You just send those people those pictures and they'll be able to set it up. Now, your username, that's going to come under this. My account will show as Mia Exotica when you're actually following me and stuff on the messages. But Exotica Mia is my screen name, you see, because that's what I initially set it up as. So if you're going to search for me using the name, you have to use Exotica Mia, not Mia Exotica, okay? That's primarily. That 5004 next to it, I'll explain that. That's just a score. apparently Snapchat is a game. And it's a game of popularity in a sense. You get points for keeping up what they call streaks. That means that you send somebody a snap and then they send you one back and so on and so forth. Which that's also the lingo. It's not a post, it's a snap. Okay, it's different. Anyway, I don't want you to be out there and be the old fogey in the group. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Your Bitmoji, like I said, that's the one that you get to personalize and make it all pretty and look like you. And that one looks like me with the blonde dreads and the whole nine. Then you trophies. That's where you see about all that stuff with your points. I don't care about that stuff, so I'm not even gonna go over it. If another day, I guess I can go over that, but it's just not. It's not important to me. Then here, add friends. That's pretty important. You go to add friends. Again, this is all on that home screen of yours, that bubble up top. This is where you're gonna put in somebody's name if you want to add them by their screen name, if they've given you that, or if you want to do it just your contacts, like go into your peeps here, and it'll tell you connect your friends, whatever, and you just press it and it's gonna help you out to do all that. Or you could do it by snap code, in which case that's because you saw a friend of yours, they sent you their snap code, and you just click on the picture, and believe it or not, Snapchat will figure out who it is and they'll add them for you. So it's as easy as that. That's very, very easy way to do it. Because people get creative about how they put down their username and stuff. If you want to be sure and that you're not adding the wrong person or whatever, just get their snap code. I recommend it. Anyway, so then when you, again, like I said before, I've been posting, so it doesn't look like someone that just started their account. But if you scroll down, you see where it says My Story. That's where it's going to show everything that you've posted. I post a lot. Here it says that 116 people have seen my posts, at least the post that's had the most views anyway. And then it'll give me a little breakdown once I click on it of what exact post I did, how long it was ago, and how many people viewed it. Okay? Give you an idea of what your fans or what your friends or whatever are more interested in seeing, I guess. From a business perspective, it's great for me because it shows me what my paying fans want to see. Then you can scroll down and there's the Our Story option. That is just where if you want to send your picture off, and I'll show you that in just a minute. My Story, Our Story. That's where it's kind of like saying on Facebook your wall, or on Instagram when you just post, everybody gets to see it. That's the same concept. Story means everybody gets to see it. So unless there are also options to make it so that everyone but so-and-so sees it, which is a real dick move, but whatever. But I don't have that problem. I mean, everyone on my page, I want them to see all the same stuff. So, but I can do another video another time saying how to get that done more specifically in detail. So, let's get out of this initial page. Like I said, that it's basically like your settings kind of, but let me reiterate. This is, again, that's the home screen. You go here, that's like your main home page, kind of. It's your home page. That's what I should have said. And this is, in fact, your settings. That's literally your settings. It's on your home page, and it's that little gear that shows up everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, everything. Everyone has that same little gear. Damn it, little gear, come out already. Ah, there goes the gear. All right. Kind of looks like a butter cookie. But anyways, so you click on that guy. And then here's your settings. Here's the actual settings. You can change your name the way it shows up. Like I said, because your username is, like on mine, Exotica Mia. But my name shows up as Mia Exotica. I can change that if I want. I can make my name Asshole, and it's going to show up as Asshole. So it's just whatever you want. That people are constantly changing that, in all honesty. Then I'm going to scroll up. It's my real name, my birth date. Now, filters and lenses, snap codes, all that good shit. Password, it's an important one. Now, this is something I do want to go over right quick. The who can. This is very important to me because I didn't want just anybody to be able to see what I'm posting on my story. So, it's okay for everyone to contact me on my messages. Anybody can contact me. In order to view my story, however, you have to be my friend. You can't just be everyone and just want to see that. That you have to change in there. To see my location, I don't want anybody to see my location. That's just not safe, people. Like, I don't know who on earth thinks that that's okay. Again, I used to be a criminal defense attorney, paralegal, sorry. People die for shit like this, people. Die. Dead in the street. Don't tell people where you're at. It's just not smart. Anyway, and then see me in quick ad. That's what I wanted to get to big time. I don't want people to see me in quick ad because at the end of the day, anybody who has your phone number, if they go on Snapchat, they get to see you on their quick ad. So what if you give your kid's principal your phone number? Well, there they go, seeing everything you post on Snapchat. Lord forbid you got something, that they feel is risque or something. So it's just not a good move. So I went in there, see me in quick ad, and I took it off. Do not see me in quick ad, dude. Fuck that. I ain't trying to be seen in no quick ad. And then the other thing that I think is very important, notification settings. If you're someone, at least my business, I get a lot of messages all day long. And it can get real damn annoying when you hear ping, 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 ping every 5 minutes. So if you don't want that, go to your notification settings and turn them all off. Turn them off. That's it. Now they're all off. Because if not, it will show up on the top of your screen that somebody messaged you. It'll ping. It'll vibrate. Whatever. That all kills the battery of your phone anyway. So who needs that? You don't need that. I mean, if you want to have that, it's your prerogative. But nevertheless, so I've shown you from initial screen to home screen to settings. Okay. Now let's get out of here. I'm going to show you now how to take a picture. Let's do that. When in the beginning, you've got, again, that home screen button. You've got search, where there you can look for your friends also. You can just type in something or type in like some kind of event. If there's some kind of big fair in your hometown or something, you could probably put in your hometown there and see pictures from the event that people have posted. So that's a pretty cool option. Now here to the right of that screen, you have the moon. That's just for camera. If it's dark outside, you press that and it gives a little bit more light to your screen, helps you take better pictures. The one right next to it, that's obviously just flash, okay? And then this is front facing and rear facing camera, just to change your view as to how you want to take the picture. To take the picture itself, you click the circle, that big old circle. And if you want to take a video, you just hold down that circle. And it's going to do, that whole little circle is going to run like a red line around it. And that's going to show you it's taking a video, as you can see. See that? That's actually taking a video right now. It's turning red. It's going around in a circle. So, I don't want this damn video. So I'm going to X out of it. Okay? It's as easy as that. When I first started doing this, I was like, oh my god, what if I take a bad picture? And then I don't know what I'm clicking, and I'm just going to end up sending it to everybody. Everybody's going to see a picture of, down my nose. So don't worry about that. Just by taking a picture here does not send anything anywhere. Okay? So when you're here again, you have, you take your pictures. Now, this little happy face next to your picture clicker, I'm just calling it that, is where you find your filters. Before it was so much more difficult. You had to click on the screen. You would never populate. Now, lo and behold, we have a little happy face that does it all for us. So you click on the happy face, boom, and it'll show you all these pretty little filters in the bottom. Now, I have it on back facing camera, so I'll just put it to front facing. And this is basically what it does. You're going to see, let's see, put you up here. Okay. You're going to see the screen like this with all these crazy filters. There's a million of them. They're just fucking nuts. Oh, look how cool that looks. Anyway, so back to the video. You can change the filters, and then you see all these different pretty little faces. Some of them have multiple filters within a filter, and I'll show you what I mean right here. That's not him. It's this one. This one shows you. Come on, where are you, filter? Don't make me look bad, filter. Oh, it's that guy. Sorry, I just fucked up. Anyways, this filter shows you several different ones, and then like if right now it's in color. If I click on this one, now it's in black and white. If I click on this one, it's got like a hue of purple, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that. It makes my eyes look weird. But anyway, every filter is not for everybody. I'm going to tell you right now. There's filters that look really ugly on some people. So, choose wisely, my peeps. And I just want to go ahead and add this right quick. If a filter has eyelashes, I don't think guys should be using it. I'm not discriminating. I mean, it just, if you're, let me rephrase that. It's not that a guy can't use it. Transgender and everything else going on, that is not what I'm trying to say. What I do mean by that is, though, if you're trying to look masculine and macho and whatever, stay away from all of the filters that have eyelashes. It just doesn't look macho, dude. There's plenty of them that you can use. Anyway, the dog one. I love that one for guys. Or there's like, they even have some mustache one, beard ones. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of shit here, okay, people? There's something for everybody. Nevertheless, you have different filters. You see which one you like. And then you just do the same thing. Either you take a quick picture or you just hold it down and it'll record you, okay? Now, aside from that, that's how you take your pictures. Now, I'm going to X out of it. Get out of that. Because I want to show you right quick. Let's drop it back down. And I'm going to go back to my black screen so you see better. Now, in the bottom of your, bottom hand, bottom left hand, bottom right hand, there's, the left hand is your messages. And you're going to have a blue little dot just like that if, in fact, you have a message. Okay, and now you can get to your messages by clicking on that or just simply swipe that way. Now, when you swipe to your right, you're bringing the left-hand side to the middle, right? That's exactly what you're doing here. When you swipe to the right, I'm looking at all my messages, everything that's on the left. So it's going to show up like this with my new messages and my older ones and whatever. And that's where you talk to your people. And then here, I'm trying not to focus too much. I don't want anybody to be seen. But here on top, well, and these are my girls, so it's okay. These on top, this right here, I'm sorry, is a new message icon. And that's, self-explanatory. You go in there and you choose who you want to send a message to. And bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Now let's go back to the middle screen. And I just did that by just swatting everything back that way. Now that I'm in the middle, that's where you take pictures again, remember? Now, on the right-hand side over here, that's where this button, you can either click to go that way, or you can just swipe it and make it go to the left. Make it all go to the left. So, come on, bring that bitch over. And that is where you have your subscriptions. That's like, if you follow famous people, I do follow like Jeffree Star for makeup tips, things like that. So that's where you see all that jazz. And I really don't go here often, in all honesty. I just, every now and again, I'll see something that interests me. But long story short, you just got to swipe to the right if you want to see the peeps on the left. To the middle, swipe to the left if you want to see the peeps on the right. But that's basically it. And then now, last thing I'm going to tell you, if you want to post something that you already have in your camera roll, for example, you're going to click these two little, they look like little cards under your circle, okay? And that's going to allow you to go to your camera roll. And once you're there, and make sure there's nothing crazy here. Come on, Arlene. Alright. And now that you're there, It's going to show you, you either have it's your memories. That's anything that you posted before. Because when you post on Facebook, it'll say if it's it's a 5 minute old picture, if it's 3 hours old, 3 months old. So there's no catfishing with that. If you post something, people are going to know when you posted it. But in any event, now, this is all. So that'll show everything I've taken, like in Snapchat, using Snapchat. And then when you go to, there's also camera roll right next to it. There's an option for that, camera roll. Now you go there in order to see the pictures that are actually on your camera roll. You see, and then all that'll show. And then if I want to use one of those, I'm just going to click on it. It's going to go to that screen, and then I'm going to hold it down. Okay? Now, when you hold it down, it's going to pop up this drop screen here, these options. And your export snap is basically like if you want to save it to your camera roll because you put it on your Snapchat ones and it's not on your camera, your gallery, whatever, you can grab it there. You can delete it. You can make it so it's for you only, so that nobody can see it if, Lord forbid, you click on it by mistake or something. You can edit the snap, and that's what I always go on, that edit the snap. And then you have all the little options again to type a text, to do all kinds of stuff, to make it shorter. You know, like here, this is like a little video because it has the moving stickers, okay? So I can either make it where you see the video just one time, or you see it in loop, or if I want to cut it down to like a smaller size, whatever you want to do. And then you can even turn off the volume on these things if you want. That's a big one. If you want to take videos and things and you're somewhere that, you know, everyone's screaming and acting a fool, you can turn off the volume altogether on this, you know, volume X button right there. It's that top one. Or you can make it like all these fun little different sounds, like make it sound like a robot, make it sound like a cat, an alien, I mean, whatever. They've always got all kinds of stupid shit they're coming up with. So you just got to look around and stuff. And then once you're ready and you've got whatever it is you want to post, then it's as simple as clicking that. Oh, look, it's right there. That blue circle with a white arrow. Okay? Boom. Clicked. And now you're back to where you can send it to wherever the hell you want. You could add a message here if you're going to send it just in personal messages, or if you're going to send it to your story or our story, you don't want to put any message because it will not let you send it, okay? So I'm just going to show you right quick what our story is. I'm going to go ahead and click on our story. It's going to tell me that people are going to know, that people can see like where the location it was taken and all that, because I had that option off on my phone. By me clicking our story, it will post it in this area. So if I can't be surprised now if it shows up, if I'm in Miami and it shows up on the Miami, Florida snap, I knew what I was getting myself into. But anyways, so you click on our story and you just send it on. It says sending, and then it'll tell you not a damn thing, because it's supposed to say sent. There it goes, sent. Okay, so yeah, it's been sent. And it'll tell you there too if it's not been sent. If something happened and there was some kind of error, it'll kick it out there and tell you, look, it didn't go through, try again. So that's basically it, guys. I think I've covered just about everything on here. Let me X back out of here. And yeah, that's basically it. If you have any other questions, anything else you need help with, if you want to learn more in detail exactly how it is that you cut certain parts out of one picture to add it to another picture, like kind of like a sticker of your own, then let me know and I'll do that too. I'm more than happy to help out. I love to help, and I like doing these videos. It's actually pretty cool. I'm going to be posting a lot more on YouTube, so if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more of videos like this, just instructional, helping out videos. I want to do a whole makeup series. I'm going to do makeup with Mia, and what that's going to be about, just a quick little insight, it's basically makeup for people who don't have thousands of dollars to spend on all this damn makeup and all the time in the world. Real people with real issues, real makeup, real day to day. So I just wanted to make makeup accessible to everyone, basically. And then aside from that, I'm also starting a new venture in music. So please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, drop a like. If there's anything that you want me to elaborate on, by all means, hit me up, let me know what that is, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Thanks again for everything. Love you guys, and thanks again for all the support. Truly appreciate that shit. Bye, guys. Mia out.